So one of the things that I'm going to be talking about is the importance of search engine marketing and how controlling Google is absolutely vital to your business. Roughly 70% of people click on the first link whenever they Google something, 12% for the second, and 9% for the third. And statistically speaking, it is better to rank first on the second page of Google than it is last on the first. And a lot of the reasons that advertisers get this wrong, or they cannot consistently rank first at a low cost per click with high click-through rates and high conversions, is because it's an ad agency that has to liaison with a web design agency, and rarely do you find two that, or a company, I should say, that do both, that are a web agency and an ad agency. And one of the biggest problems, that arises whenever I speak to clients of mine is that I find a consistent theme is that other, companies out there do not have, I would say, a vested interest, or they're not really obsessed with learning what makes their client's business tick. How do they make money? What keywords are extremely important for their clients based on search? And more importantly, once they search those things, let's say it's, haircuts, or, it could be literally anything, right? What do they find? And what type of services do you offer? And then when you get to the homepage in the site, which is something that you also have to create when you're doing search engine marketing correctly, is what do they find? How clear is the call to action? How prominently is it displayed? Where is it displayed? The color scheme, the typography, everything. It's so important. You have just a few seconds really to sell someone as to what you're doing. Once they search, they find, and if you can't sell them in really just a matter of a few seconds as to why they should be interested, then you probably lost them. And Google rewards. It's one of the few things in life where Google does not care how much money you have. Google rewards who writes the best ads and who comes up, who has a very high ad relevancy rank score. And to get a perfect one, you have to have the back end of the website match almost verbatim the ad copy that you're writing on Google Ads. So that way, when you're writing it, and then you go to launch the ad, people see everything that they're searching for on the actual web page itself, and then the conversions are usually very, very high. Also, the next biggest thing, the reason that I consistently rank first, always, no matter the industry, is because I would say site linking extensions. Those are extremely important. And in layman terms, it's really easy. I'll use real estate as an example, right? Let's say I don't exactly know what I want. So do kind of a general search, but I definitely want to buy a 1-bedroom to a 4. I'm just not sure. I know I want to buy, right? So you could have the URL on the website, right? Let's say it's in Miami, like real estate in Miami, pre-construction luxury condos, right? You search that, and then what would happen is before you even click on the ad, and you build the Google ad, and when you build the Google ad and you have the site link extensions linked properly, you'll have prominently displayed something along the lines of view our 1-bedroom, and it'll list the square footage, etc. View our 2, 3, and 4, all as site link extensions. So if I click on one of those, again, I haven't clicked on it yet. I'm just seeing the ad. When I click on that, it'll bring me to everything. If I click on the 2 bedrooms, it'll bring me everything that has 2 bedrooms. So, for example, that page, then you want to tailor, obviously, to have all of the 2 bedrooms that are available within that building or the area. So you're honing in on the search, and you're honing in on what they really, really want, and you're just getting it to be more and more specific. Um, and I've done that, for countless pre-construction buildings in Miami with resounding success. I've beaten Marriott. I've beaten, you name it. I've always ranked first for a reason, and it's because, it's people want to be brought to a page where what they're searching matches strongly and correlates strongly. That way, there's very little wasted time. I search, I find, I take action, and that's just one small example of why search is so important, and why it's critical that someone like me, or professional who's doing this, I have to understand your industry like the back of my hand. Could be plumbing, could be landscaping, real estate. I've done all of these industries, salons. I have to know their language almost as well as the owner does in order to make it sell. And so it starts from the ads, to the ad copy, to the website, to what they find on the website, and then making it visually appealing and matching the color scheme of whatever it is that they're searching for. So if it's luxury high-end real estate, maybe you want to have that feel and a nice backdrop, etc. If it's plumbing, maybe you go a different route. If it's a salon, obviously you want to have a different image. You don't want to have like a house. It's about, maybe you want to have a nice banner slideshow of different types of hairstyles, or something to that effect. And it's amazing how many people get this wrong. And so I've been able to cultivate that and make clients a lot of money, because search is powerful. And what people search, again, 70% of people click on the first link. So if you're not ranking first, I would say don't even bother. It's go big or go home. It's like rank first or don't even try. And my cost per click is, I've got for some of these things like 30, 40 cents, which is insane. The click-through rates are sometimes 60%, 55%. I have the metrics for all this stuff. We also have very high conversions, and it's very much an art and science, but you have to be able to build websites and write very good ad copy and understand visually what people want to see, and be able to understand what the owner wants, and deliver on that. And it's just a short blurb on what search engine marketing is, and how I see that a lot of clients will need this from me for any business that they have, and it's going to be invaluable. And so I encourage people to reach out to me if they want to take their business to the next level. That's what I do. And to me, it's fun. It's like a game. Very much is a game. And everyone's trying to do it. They throw a lot of money at it. But, believe me, your results right away. If you don't, then someone's lying to you. Right away. You can tell someone on day one, here's how much this cost. Here's how these words are performing. And here's how many people took action. It should never be a guessing game with any of your clients. It should always be very straightforward. And that's what I provide, is transparency, and it's straightforward. And within 12 hours if it's working or not. So I stand behind what I do, and it is very difficult, but it is worth it depending on your industry, because what is the value of, if someone searches your desired search terms and they decide to go with you, what is that worth, right? So if it's a salon, it could be a wedding, that could be worth thousands and thousands of dollars easily. So it's extremely valuable. I don't see that ever going anywhere. It doesn't matter how good your search engine optimization is, because that Google Ads pushes that down. And so that's I've noticed that very few people can get that right, and that's something I specialize in and take a lot of joy in doing. And and I also I have the luxury of being able to learn different businesses, which is cool. Like landscaping is a very intricate. Some landscapers do very, very well. A lot of people don't think it. I think it's a misconception. They do very, very well. So, So yeah, reach out. I love doing this, and I'm going to be doing tutorials showing people how you set up these site link extensions, so that way it's easy to digest, and it's not just me talking about something. It's something that you can actually see, and then determine for yourself whether or not this is a route that you would like to go, and if it's beneficial for your business. So, okay, it's Matthew Albertell, and I hope this was somewhat informative. And I'll be producing more videos shortly to help educate and inform and grow people's businesses. And to me, it's fun.